All right. Now, what I'm about to show you is major. What I'm about to show you. The reason why I said that is because of the amount of nutrition that it contains. So be careful. But also, if anybody, and I do mean anybody that is very knowledgeable about this stuff, don't talk to me if it's like you don't know shit about this. Don't talk to me because scammers are everywhere. If you truly, truly know about this, I would like some advice um, on how I can do better with this type of product. But I'm going to share it with you because it's been something that's been on my list, and also hearing it from people that have been taking this type of product. So, what it is sea moss. Look, so I got this brand, okay? And this is Wildcraft, and this is from the Dutch Amish market in Laurel, in case you guys wondering where I got it from. Because it's hard to find the purity of this stuff. It really is. This is the St. Lucia Golden Sea Moss Gel. Now, as far as flavor wise, I'm going to say for me, it is how can I describe it? I'm going to say a bit like mango, kind of pineapple like taste, but it's bland because it's gel. It's sea moss. So for those that don't know what that is, which is the main reason for me why I'm doing this, not for those that know about it, but for the ones that don't, this contains 92 of 102 minerals, which is what the body has. It's 102 total, which a lot of us don't really get that total amount. And for this, it helps. It helps you get the ones that you miss. Now, for those that have medical conditions and things like that, I'm not licensed, so I'm not trying to force anything upon nobody, but based off of my knowledge from what I got from people that take this, it's a number of people, and from what they say is that not only does it contain that, but for mental clarity, inflammation, joints, I mean the list goes on. But because everybody's system doesn't process natural stuff like this very well, so really say I can't really say, hey, take this. I advise it strongly, but um, I myself wanted to try this to see how I react to it. Not only that, but because of such high nutrition and minerals, who wouldn't want this stuff if you have access to it? And this, you're not supposed to take like spoonfuls. Okay, you got some people that do two spoonfuls in the morning. You got some people that do just one. For me, I'm just gonna do like half a spoonful, again, to get my body used to it. Same thing with the chlorophyll and all of these pure raw stuff, kind of like what my mom was saying. And she's absolutely right. If you're mixing this stuff, like what I had done by mistake, but that's why it's called learning. Not only can you hurt your gut, but you can hurt your body because you're doing too much of something, or you're mixing two completely different raw ingredients that don't go together, which can have a bad reaction in your body. So that's why I'm always caution. I put a lot of caution on my videos, or especially when I'm talking about stuff like this, because I can actually end up hurting people. I really can. If I'm advising you to take stuff, especially if people trust you, you don't want to tell them something that's going to hurt them. So that's why I always say, be careful, be smart, self educate, because you can't always go off of what I say. You just can't. Most of the stuff, yes, I know what I'm talking about. But most things kind of like this, I'm knowledgeable of it. But for people that do this regularly would know more information. So if I can help, which is what I'm doing now, I'm going to go ahead and give you this. Now, they have raspberry, blueberry, and it was one other flavor. And, before taking this, I wanted to look, see if it's pure. Um, Reason being, it is, of course, organic, of course, and of course, plant based and non GMO, of course. Um, what it says on this label, it's 100%. Now, 100 means pure as far as like natural goes. So, this one in particular has alkaline water that it's made with. Now, I remember a family member was telling me, you got to be careful where you get this from, because not only is it very strong in the minerals, but not everybody knows about it. So you got synthetics, which basically means it's fake. Looks real, but it's fake. You got the pure ones, which are supposed to react within a short amount of time. Um, and I also got this other juice over here, but that's normal. That's like usual ingredients. I'm talking about this specifically. And I've been looking for this for so long, and I had no clue it was down there. And because it was in a small supply, it wasn't in a big supply. So you already know it was in 4 rows on a shelf. But this was almost gone, so I had to snatch the last one. And the other 3, nobody really messed with it because of the flavors. And it wasn't a lot, like I said. So it was less than 20. I definitely will say that. It was more than 8, but it was less than 20. So I had to just, hurry up and pick one because it was people all around me. It's holiday season. So I just had to hurry up and get that. Um, so again, if you're curious about this, I strongly would advise that you do your research. Just do your research. But if you want to go off of what I'm saying, it is very good for your body, highly nutritious, and you really want to be careful when you're taking this stuff, because if you're used to, say for example, you're used to eating like gels that have like fruits or have vegetables or are made with certain foods, but they're processed. If your body is used to that and you go ahead and you eat something like this, the reaction may not be so good. And that's what's happening with me because of the transition that I'm going through as far as like food and stuff. That's why my body is reacting the way it is, because I got it used to this kind of stuff. This, hell no. I gotta do some work with this. But it's a big step. Like big step. So hey, I mean, I managed to find it after all these years, and I'm definitely gonna be careful with this one. But yeah, I just figured I'd share that with you guys. Nature Man. Yes, comes from nature, in case you guys are wondering. This comes from the ocean, actually. And to give you a bit more about sea moss, this is a type of algae. And it is a type of algae that does contain moss. And the reason why they call it sea moss is because it comes from the ocean. Now, specifically what type of ocean, depending on where you get your information, it's going to tell you, say, oh, it comes out of the Atlantic Ocean, or this particular organism is forged in this ocean, or it's forged in this ocean. When I was trying to find information on this specific type of organism, you can pull it from different oceans. But again, if you know more about this than I do, please share information, because I'm learning just like you. And a lot of people, what they tend to do is, because they're not licensed or because they're not very knowledgeable, they'll just tell you shit, and then you take it and something happens to you. It's not your fault. It's not your fault technically, because they made a decision. They didn't have to, but they did. So, but if I can help you out, if I can give you something that's going to benefit you, I'm going to do it. So, and that's what this is right here. So yeah, we're going to keep this moving. So let's see. Oh, so as far as the other stuff I was going to get, the brand of juice that I had mentioned, with the chlorophyll, there was a brand that I mentioned. It was called Soul G or Soul Jit or something like that. They have different raw ingredients and things like that dealing with herbs. So I'm going to see if I can find myself another one. And not only the red bananas, but it was something else I was going to say. I can't remember, but I'll do that in my next video, since plans have changed for today. And this was totally unexpected, but it was on my list of herbs and stuff to get to better my health. So, yes, sir. So yeah, stay curious as always, and self-educate. Sign off. But yeah, I'm excited. Have a great day, folks.